have problems with federal dollars. And, I think pretty much everybody in this room is, tapped into that one way or another. And that's fairly straightforward, what those problems are. Where it gets really tricky is what the solutions are and how do we do things differently.
It's a bit of a difficult thing to put a little currency in a big world and expect it to sort of stand against and in comparison to. So there's been an awful lot of, oh, that's not it, it's not big enough.
You have been chosen to teach the world how to have fair and equitable capitalism. So part of what I'm hoping you're about, and hopefully you see what I'm about, is taking this system we've been given that is changing, and we be a part of that change. We be a catalyst in that change. We agitate that change. That we see capital as a tool that allows us to make transactions that enable us to live higher qualities of life.
This is something that's very difficult for people to understand. What people so often say to me is, what is that thing you're involved in, that self-deprivation movement? And I'm thinking, oh no, this is not about that.
Okay, so dinner in about 10, you think?
Actually, if you want to call it now, it's ready. There's more batches coming.
One thing that comes up sometimes is sort of that question of what really is the benefit for the bigger world? I mean, aren't you guys just sort of creating little bubbles, but how is that really affecting change? We don't at all think that we have the best way of doing anything, but one thing we have to offer the world is a model of a different way to live.
Our world has basically been flipped upside down. And I think about what happened in America with Manifest Destiny and how the Coast Salish people had to put up your barriers to look inward. And so I think that this is a tremendous rallying point because you're doing more than just talking about it. Our world has changed. Our life has been changed for the last 10,000 years and will continue to be. And so we have to adapt, and we will.
All of my life, I wanted to be free, and I found out to be really free, and that's in control of my own time and my own money, I had to go into business. But for those of you who have never seen a free man before, this is what one looks like. Hopefully I brought your message to you.
What we're shooting for is it's outrageous. I mean, what we really want is complete societal change on a huge scale, and we're completely going to fail at that in our lifetimes because we're only going to be able to inch things forward a little bit at a time. So it's really been an experiment. Create the world you want to live in by your own actions on a daily basis, what you're doing.
This is really valuable what we have right here. This is more than paddling a canoe, more than singing songs and singing dances. This is the fabric of our culture when we have potlatch. This is the only thing that the white man can't take from us right here.
Money our whole store made. How much? 162. Awesome. I made like 100, 260. I'm not kidding.